Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Informed in 5. Today's guest, Tria Stout, joins us to share information about Madison County School District's Bridge Market program. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tria.
Thanks for having us.
So, tell me a little bit about Bridge Market.
The Bridge Market is an online store that we created during the pandemic. We have gone out into the community and done work-based experiences a lot with students here in Madison County. But when the pandemic hit, we were fortunate to write a grant, receive that grant to open up our store. And so we have an online store that primarily our best location is our Facebook page at Bridge Market. We also have a web page through our Madison County schools that you can find us at. You're going to see more products and you're going to see the student makers making the products on our Facebook. You don't have to, because it's public, you don't have to have a Facebook account. We add links to the products there so you can order them through there through My School Bucks. If you live here in Madison County and have a My School Bucks account, it's easy to, anybody can buy, whether you're in our school district or not, and we'll work with you. The only thing that we're not shipping at this point is our concrete. We have a lot of different products. We do t-shirts. We have some really cool t-shirts. Our first t-shirt design is called We Are. Last year, we took each of our classes that we work with, gave us 3 words that they felt were very meaningful to them. And we're able to create a design called We Are. And it has all these great descriptors of who we are, creative, innovative. It's a really neat t-shirt design. So we had our big launch in the spring and sold our We Are t-shirts. And we still have a few of those if somebody wants to buy one. We have some logo apparel that we make and sell. Right now, our big hot item today, which will probably be closed by the end of the day, is our concrete pumpkins. And all the students are the ones making these. We have pots, we have so we have the concrete, we have another big item, especially getting ready for Christmas. This is a fantastic Christmas gift, is these personalized coasters. They're cork and the students make them. They actually absorb water. You can buy a set of 4 for 15 and they would have your name. You get to choose if you want a script design or classic, and you put your name and your initial on it. So you'll see that on our webpage. That's one of our, and we've got a lot of really cool Christmas things coming. A wooden tree set, some ornaments. So we are adding products all the time. And all of our products are made by students on the Bridge Market. The Bridge Market is also student-led. We have a board of directors and business advisory group. And so the students are the ones picking the items that we're going to sell and helping determine that. So it's not something that, while I may be the coordinator and helping pull all the pieces together, they're the ones that are leading and helping guide this store to success. And they're learning a lot of great things about business, about profit, about loss, learning things that they may not have ever thought about before. So that's a little bit of just about the Bridge Market.
So, who comes up with that initial idea for a new product?
It's a collaboration. We take ideas. We get ideas from a lot of different people that are supporters of Bridge Market, but our students are the one that help us. They're going to lead and guide. We want it to be their store. However, that's like one of the items that we're going to be selling soon will be a little pegboard game. They were all on board for that. So if a staff person has an idea, we're going to present that to that board. So it could be a collaborative effort between our transition team and things that we've done a lot of research and trying to figure out what is out there that people might want, people's suggestions. And then we present that to the board and then they help guide and vote on which products. I think that's real key that our students have a say, because one of the pieces of this is teaching students to speak out and share their opinions appropriately in that type of business meeting.
What do you want people to know about Bridge Market and the students that work with the program or work in
Um,
the program?
Our students are mainly high school students that are in Madison County high schools. This year, our middle school students that come to the Bridge Market will also begin to get to help and learn those things too. And so they get to learn a lot of different skills, inventory. So as I had one of our best customers, she was ordering some things and she goes, I love this because I get to gift. She was ordering a gift for some people. And she's like, I get to give a gift, but at the same time, I'm giving back. And so all the proceeds of any of the profit goes right back into our program. It's considered a fundraiser. We're raising funds to help continue on what we do uh, through this Bridge Market. And it's given, while during this time of a pandemic where things were closed and we weren't able to get out, where students were able to learn things that will benefit them long range and help with their own employment goals. The way we are currently operating, and that doesn't mean that, as we grow and evolve, we may do a little bit different. But right now we schedule students in to come. We have morning groups and afternoon groups. And so it's typically one block of their day. And so we will bring students from the different high schools in. And so a student's going to get to come at least 2 times a month, most months, if not more. It just depends because we are working with all of the high schools. We're working with every zone and we have middle schoolers come in as well. And so the middle schoolers come once in 9 weeks. And so this will be their first time. They're coming in October, be their first time to work on Bridge Market items. And so I'm really excited about that.
How important is it to you to have the outside community support the Bridge Market?
Huge. And that is one thing I appreciate you adding this, but if we don't have the community support, we're not going to make it. We need the people, we need our Madison County people, we need people across the state, across the nation, find out who we are, order things, support the program. But one thing, know that what we're going to provide is going to be a good quality product because we don't expect anybody to spend their money and not get a good quality product. This is not about that, we don't want you to feel that, but there's a lot of, we want to stay on trend and on top, but without the community liking and sharing our Facebook page is an easy thing to do. If you will like it and share it, we would absolutely love it. Share it with your friends and family as we're learning, because we're learning in this process too. We've worked in a school setting for a long time, and so we're learning much more about business. Our students are learning. It's been a win-win for us.
Now, how excited are the students when they see their products being made and after they're complete, and then when they see that they're being sold, and how awesome that it's doing online with their sales?
They are very excited. I think that's one of the neatest things. So before we were going to the community, they knew if we were at Home Goods and we're working at Home Goods, we all know people are buying that stuff at Home Goods. But when it's things that they're making and selling, there is so much pride and they want to take the time to do the right quality. They find a lot of pride in the work. Just like I find pride in my work, they find a lot of pride in their work that they do here at the Bridge Market. And it's really cool. So check us out on our Facebook page, check all the pictures. You'll see we have a section called Student Makers. We have a section called Creations. So if you look at those 2 sections, you're going to get to see in those photo albums what's going on. Stay current. We will have a fall and Christmas line, then we'll have a spring line. So there's always something out there for you to look at and support our program. There's the email bridgemarket@madison-schools.com. We have a direct email that's bridgemarket@madison-schools.com. They can email us and ask if there's a product that you see that you want that there's not a link on, just send us that and we can email you the link on how to order it. The primary payment is going to be through credit card or debit card through the My School Bucks program. We can take check and cash as well. But it's very simple, being that it's online, to do that through the My School Bucks program. If you're here locally and want to pay us cash or check, that's great too.
Okay, where do you see Bridge Market going in the future?
Oh, I think that we have the potential to explode. Now, we're pretty new in the sense we did a soft launch last year, Christmas, with just staff here in the school district. And then we opened it up more into the public in March. And so I think that we have the potential as we grow and depending on the products that we provide to the community um, that are interested. I think that if our community gets behind this, that we could really, really, really grow. It could be very, very exciting. Um, so right now we're trying to learn and manage that. The students are learning and we're learning all at the same time.
Now, if anyone within that local community would like to partner with y'all, are y'all open to those community partnerships?
Yes. Oh, definitely. Community partnerships are great. I'm hoping to partner with some. We've got some meetings set up about how we might can do that and display our things in their locations. Process of setting up, all the things that you need to go to a craft fair. You need um, different supplies, and so we're learning about that. We would love a partner to that's got that experience to tell us this is actually what you need. You don't need to buy this, and you need to have this on hand because you have to have a product people want, and you have to have a quantity already made. And so I do see that in our future. I'd love to see us having some pop-up shops in our community in different places where we can set up and people can come and see our things as we grow and learn. They are learning all kinds of things from speaking up and sharing their opinion to how to actually make some things. We have a commercial heat press, and so they actually make the t-shirts. They just finished making. I think we have one more class that'll come in and make their staff t-shirts. They all have staff shirts this year, Bridge Market staff. The Our concrete, we've all learned how to do the concrete products. They learn even basics from in the past in our skills lab, we might have taught some like cooking type skills, but with pandemic and issues that are affected that, we kind of switched and they're learning some very similar measurement to, you know, some basics of how things mix together and how they form and what you need to do that. Our concrete products are almost not a chemistry project. It's not that in the truest sense, but it is not unlike baking a cake because you have to have things really precise to do that. And in the molds and the things that we use to make those. Um, they have learned a lot of fine motor and detailed work. And we're able to use their creativity. I think you're going to see some exciting things coming down the pipe for Christmas with some of their own art. Um, we've got some really talented artists that will be able to use their work. So lots of different skills, inventory, pricing. If it goes into a business, we're letting kids be involved in the whole. When I say kids, students, these are high school students being involved in the whole process.